What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? I'm back and better than ever. Not failing to the crippling depression. Let's, okay. Let me get all my shit together. Got the game downloaded this time, so that's a plus. Where is... Was it? Yeah, okay. Let's cut the music. It is a bop, though. Shouts out to JSlat and Ludwig for making a good-ass free playlist. For streamers. Okay. Let me turn my fan a little bit. Let me get the game lined up. There we go. All right. So, welcome to Amnesia Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off the next time you start up the game. Okay. So we're playing Amnesia. It's like a classic horror game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game because because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider controlled below to do so. Adjust it until the square is to the right is barely visible. The square to the right. Oh, dang, that was way too dark. Okay. Alright, for me, I can see the square. I don't know if you guys can, though. What game is it again? Sorry, I couldn't remember. It's, Amnesia the Dark Descent. We've played it before, but it's been a while. Dillet Legend. So we're gonna start a new game. We're gonna just play on normal, because hard is fucking crazy. Hard is fucking crazy. But it's basically a big... This was the game that I think, like, PewDiePie and all them, like, kind of came up off of, sort of. Like, it was really popular back in, like... I think it came out 2010.
Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
How ominous indeed. I'm having trouble. Oh, I get what you're doing. Okay, my bad. I get it. You're having trouble remembering because we're playing Amnesia. The Dark Descent. Yeah, I think the description I made for the stream is, I may have caught amnesia. I think I have Amnesia, the Dark Descent. Yeah, oh. My aching head. No tender boxes left. Put your ports. Oh wait, I can use my little controller. Oh, this is much more my speed now. Mementos been added to your journal. Press Y. For quick access to your mementos, press M. No notes available. No diaries. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail to find its source. Damn. It's like a big cave-in with this little castle of sorts. A little meme or two have been added. Oh, it's a little spot of jam on the floor. Is there a sprint mechanic? I'm assuming there is, because it said to run. I don't remember a whole lot of... no pun intended. I don't remember a whole lot of... when we played this before. Oh, my head. Oh, my days. My fucking head, mate. Oh, shit, that door opened on its own, bruv. It's fucking nuts. This looks cozy. What's this? Oops. What's this? Fuck. What's this? Fuck. There we go. Tinderbox is going to use the light, candles, and other sources of light in the environment. The current number is shown in the inventory tab. We got 1. Heart's all good. Crystal clear sanity. Got our little journal, and we got some tender boxes. Can you guys see? Like, okay, it's probably pretty dark for you. The hiding mechanic's gonna fucking suck, dude. You have to actually, like, close the doors. Alright, let me fix something real quick. Let's see that. Okay. There you go. Looks fine to you guys? Okay. Yeah, it's like way lighter on my screen because I have to be able to see the light and dark differences. That's another tender box. Everything is fine right now. It's very bright. Ew. I heard footsteps. I don't think they were mine. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's happening to me? Alright. Zoinks. Ah, the doors are quite inviting. Grabbed another little tender box. We are getting loaded on these tender boxes. I know the darkness makes us go crazy in this game, so... It's like the big meme. Gotta stay in the light. No tender boxes in here, but a fresh change of clothes, mayhaps, will fix my poo-poo pee-pee. I know there's a sprint, but I can't remember what it is, unless I just can't do it yet. Oops. Alright. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Hey, Ryan likes Constantinople. He says it weird, though. He says, like, Constina and something. He says it, like, really weird. Okay, I made more light for myself. That's probably a waste, but... That's as much as I can sprint. Nice. Totally worth. Ew. Roachcocks. Why are roaches seen as like a dirt? Is it because like they're scary looking, or like? Let's see, hold down and move. Hold down R. Oh, but like, why are they seen as like such a disgusting bug when we don't really look at like bees like that? Like, what about cockroaches specifically is disgusting? Ooh, what's this? What's this little thing? Picked up a lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing X. They spread mad diseases. Oh, okay. I didn't know why. I figured it was something like that, kind of like rats. But it's like, some people like have rats as pets. I know that's really different from like the giant bear-sized rats in New York, but... Going a bit mad, isn't it? I think it's because they eat food and stuff, so it's seen as gross because of the conditions you usually see them in. I figured that was probably the case too, is like the context in which roaches appear is usually not great. Dude, we're fucking stacking. We got 7 tender boxes. Life is good. I don't like the fucking Gregorian throat singing that's happening.
19th of August, 1839.
Ooh, the voice acting.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
It's so funny for it to be like, Daniel, go downstairs and fucking kill him. Your former self, Daniel. By the way, don't tell the other Daniels about this when you go to the Daniel convention at the end of the month. The other Daniels, they won't understand of you trying to kill somebody named Alexander. But one day the Daniels will rise from the shadows and become the Lord Daniels. And then we will rule the world as we see fit. Daniel to Daniel. Signed, yours truly. Hugs and kisses, Daniel. I think it's plus they crunch. Yeah, the cockroaches crunch when they run. Yeah, that's pretty fucking nasty. But realistically, we should like them because they clean up our environment. But the ones that can fly be expeditious. But wait, the ones that can fly can leave expeditiously, though. I don't know why they even allowed them to evolve to do such a thing. Ugh, that just kind of made me skin crawl. Dear Daniel, my skin's crawling, mate. They're talking about roaches and such. Can't go this way. It's like a secret passageway. Can I open this? I want to open you. I found one on my leg recently at the hospital. Oh yeah, I think you told me that. That's fucking disgusting, dude. Like, yeah, I don't think they're not gross. I just wondered. Because, like, I know people, like, you know, they're just, like, everybody's afraid of them, me included. I just wondered why, like, if there's, like, a reason. What, so do I have to, like, just backtrack to where I came from, then? Or, what's the meme here? Can I throw this and, like, shatter it? No. It doesn't look like there's any other doors in here or anything. I guess I'll just backtrack. Because, like, what did I just pick up? I picked up something. Full of, it's just fuel for a lantern. The sprinting is not great. It's not very fast. I think a lot of things would be faster than this. Nothing there. Oh, nothing there. When I was about 19, I lived in an apartment with some of my friends. We had roaches and mice. That sounds like it'd be really gross. Am I just stupid? Is there like something I'm missing in here? I feel like I remember moving a shelf or something. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe they want me to light the lantern. I just don't want to waste the fuel. Oh, okay, there's a lever. Okay, I thought I remembered. Little roaches. Hello, friends. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Okay.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Ew, yucky. Okay, can't burn it. Oh, Dad, I was gonna tell you recently, so I do that whole discography thing where I pick an artist and then I just listen to their discography for like their entire discography for like a week. So recently I did Post Malone, because I didn't really give Post Malone like a fair chance. No, it's not that I didn't think he was good. I've heard his like popular stuff, obviously, but I just like didn't think. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I think I remember saying to Mackie that his comments about, "Oh, I'm not a rapper," just kind of annoyed me. But after listening to his discography, I got really into him kind of because his music that I have heard was decent, and then I like that he plays Magic and D&D and stuff. I think that was cool. Like, he just seemed like a cool dude. And he just seems like a genuine dude. And so I listened to his whole discography, and I just finished it up. Yeah, I'm a fan now. His music's pretty good. My favorite album of his, it's kind of a tie between Beer Bongs and Bentleys and Hollywood's Bleeding. His newest album was pretty decent, and I'm looking forward to his newest album when it comes out. Laboratory. That was a waste of a tinderbox. I don't know why I did that. Posty. Somebody broke that boy's heart. Yeah, for real.
There should be more Cooperite. Let me see and see. And one part Aquaforce.
What we making, Alexander? Got a chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment were given, and the Cooperite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in the hopes it'll produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put on anything except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I'll find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. I remember this. Ew. Stay away, please. Is there like a torch over here? I hope this doesn't count as like shadows, because it is shadowy. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments have taken its toll on my many less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and it will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to get 4 different chemicals from the wine cellar. Let's check in on the old sanity. A slight headache. Okay, we're doing okay. I wonder if we'll be... I know it said not to play this game to win, but it would be cool if we could win, huh? Hey, Ploop. First time on this game? Second time, but first time actually trying to beat it. The other children cheered him on. His name voiced a steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Why really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck something to something. This is like my first... So I think before I got to the first time you encounter an enemy, which I think is in the wine cellar, and then I was like... I think I just got into playing other stuff. But thanks, man. Thanks for checking out the stream. I know we haven't really had a whole lot of time to talk, but... I do watch the movie reviews. I'm just terrible at commenting. I promise. And I've seen that you've been gaming too, which always nice to see. Where does... Oh. Okay, they don't want me to go that way. Nice. Needed that. So to find a key. Surely. That's cool, man. Dipping into gaming, yeah. I've done it a lot offline, so why not stream it too, right? Yeah, I always think streaming games is just really neat. It's a cool little experience, especially when you have like friends and stuff that aren't into like the same games that you are. I always think that's cool to like kind of like share, so they can experience the cool stories and stuff without having to get into the games that we like. It's a girl thing. I swear, dude, that song is fire. They put crack in that song. I can't believe we played the Bratz game. I can't believe that's a thing that fucking happened in my life again. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's in Latin. Okay, it's archives. I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen a word like that before. Would the key be in the archives though? It won't budge. Oh, cool. Another tender box. It does make me feel 10 times more vulnerable on a horror game, though. Yes. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick to his stomach. Hazel remained hidden and feared she too would be punished. The next one in that series is gonna go crazy. Yeah, I think us playing. The next horror game we play is gonna be dope. Or not horror game, retro game.
16th of May, 1839.
Let's just listen to this.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought, and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the Professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Did you know this game has a hidden morality system? The loading screens tell a story which changes your past on actions in the game. See, like, that's the kind of stuff I like knowing about games. Me and Backpack have talked about this before. What's annoying, sometimes, like, if I'm, like, struggling, you know, and then I ask, like, hey, I've been on this, like, I can't find this key for 20 minutes. Can somebody help? That's, like, one thing. But, like, you know, like, when people just come in your stream and then they're like, oh, mate, you've done it wrong now. You fucked it. I actually really appreciate, like, stuff like that, like, little tidbits. Like, that's not, you know, it's not spoiling anything. It's just like, hey, did you know that this little story might change if you're a bad guy? What's up, Oops? Thanks for checking out the stream, man. Long time no Oops. It's a little spooky down here. I always like hearing like little like, I guess they're kind of like little harmless facts about the game, because I know nothing about Amnesia. I'm not into this universe or anything. What is that? Gross. I don't need my lantern right now, I don't think. Bro, I can't tell if that's me or not.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Damn. Just stopping by for a second. I still can't get that damn song out of my head. It's a girl thing. I had no idea it changed until multiple playthroughs when someone pointed it out to me. Just a great thing added, which most people, me included, had no idea about. Yeah, no, thank you for sharing that with me. That's really cool. Oh, sorry for the burp. Yeah, I know these games are like legendary at this point. They're in like internet lore. And I've always wanted to play them, but until I did YouTube, I really wasn't cool with like, I didn't really play a whole lot of horror games until I started doing YouTube a couple years ago. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. We still didn't find what we came in here for, I believe. here. I went down that way. In here. All right, gotta run. Have a good one, everyone. See you. Oops. Thanks for stopping by. Even with like the short amount of time that you have, man. Always love you. Always love to see you. Ooh, more lore.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
That voice actor that's playing Alexander, he kind of sounds like he's in, he sounds like somebody from, I think it's Oblivion. I want to say I don't know what character, it's like a guard, or it's like a dude that plays like a couple voices on Oblivion, but he sounds like an Oblivion character. That contract he found, indentured servitude. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Literally trading like his freedom for, basically for clout. Like he just needed a shout out to all the gamer boys in Prussia. Why does that one guy sound like JCS? Yeah, he kind of does. That's the guy I'm talking about. He sounds like an Oblivion like NPC. Okay. Western Hall, East Wing. Are these important? I don't know if they are. Alright. This castle's fucking falling apart. Looks like we never got around to the repairs. Uh-oh.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
So this is what he saw in Algeria?
Waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Dang. Paper must have been laced with fentanyl the way I touched it and passed out. So you need to find something that can break that. That's not... Can't be... It's fragile. So can I just grab anything? Like this rock, mayhaps. Look at that. All you gotta do is whisper fentanyl near them. Pop POV.
You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Local folklore. Allstadt and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Allstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Bloop did not hesitate to vandalize there. Yeah, just, ooh, shiny note. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all of the prominent members of society paid notice, and he was mentioned in the many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family at a castle nearby. Allstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited along with a title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family have always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring was never fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Damn. Book. So it's a light. This one? And this one? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, is it like levers on different sides of the room? There's air coming out from behind here. Oh, look, books. These look weird. Gotta find the other one. Nice. Just in case grabbing the key triggers something. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve, whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Okay, let's just make sure there's nothing else in here. Just in case grabbing the key triggers them. Banish to the woods, one way to keep your soldiers from leaving. Best way to keep your army safe, though, keep them up your sleeveys. I fucking love you, dude. Yep, just in case. Fuck, use an oil potion. I'm not scared of shit. Come and get me. Ew. Was it just playing the piano? Ooh. The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Oh, fuck. Got hit by the fucking meat sauce. Somebody's throwing fucking raviolis at me. Flesh raviolis. Okay, we don't need to go this way this time. Sand gave way to his tired body as he fell from the camel's back. He felt the wind gently sweep across his face and his dry, crusted lips. That ravioli... wait, that ravioli has beef with you then? Dude, you're just full of puns.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Okay, so we came down these stairs. So if we go through one of these rooms, we'll be close to something. Ah, tools for torture. Awesome. We got the coop right.
Darkness. Closing in.
Damn. What, did I just get hit in the fucking head? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Damn. Alright, we gotta find our way out of here, fellas. Let's see. Those barrels came from up there. Okay, it's not that. I don't think it's anything up there. Can I just move this? I feel like these beams would be really heavy. And these rocks look super heavy. I'm glad that Daniel knows what he's doing, I guess. Let's just light this little torch over here. Timber! Almost. Okay. What the fuck? I don't like that. Don't like it in here.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh,
Damn.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Damn, they got clapped. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order would want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and the reason that I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I'd been rewarded with my time during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen from or heard again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted that we joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer. Damn. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, where's that last crazy little chemical? If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Enemy. That was kind of creepy. Ooh, how do I get that one? I can see your comments now. I saw you ask Kami, Uso, and then can you see my comments? Okay, let's go ahead and drink that back in the day fentanyl. We're missing like one chemical, I think. Is he like down here now? There it is. Whew. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia, headed for London. Make sure I don't get obliterated by ravioli. Okay, so now we have to go back to the lab, right? The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Perhaps too few. Wait, Ford? Oh, I only got 3. God damn it. I'm still missing 1. Surely it's in here. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Alright, time to go back. Became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutters, the French soldiers opened fire on the 2 young men fighting back. Their voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Okay, let's head back down. He sat down by the Kasbah wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Alright, there had to have been one back in this room that I missed. Paul smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought. Perhaps too few. It's the meat. Fuck. I was trying to stay away from it. God damn it. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion in the streets begged for his attention. As he opened the shutter... Oh, wait, we already saw this. Okay. Let's do... So... Oh, I guess I have to, like, select them. This has to be the shittiest constructed castle of all time. Got a pot of acid. Okay. I remember that. Let's grab the pot of acid and we'll burn this. Alright, made a little progress.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh.
Something's wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Double click the oil item. Okay. We're out of tender boxes. This is just dandy. No thanks.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb? of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings.
It's all in our
Today,
head, Bloop.
I confirmed my suspicions.
Oh,
They
is it
were
all in our
true.
heads? Oh, I don't know.
I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the
Sir
course of
William
centuries.
Smith. William Smith.
Eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling
The
that
freshest
these shards
alchemist, the freshest
are
geologist in all of the world.
properties.
Oh, it gets harder to, like, control when you're going crazy. I think we're about to go cray-cray. Yeah, we're about to go cray-cray. The sanity is not sanitying anymore. What other game has that mechanic of insanity? I think a couple of games have tried it now. I think we're about to lose, fellas. I know you played one. Visage has that. I think I'm just gonna let the sanity consume me. See what happens when we go crazy. But yeah, Phasmophobia has sanity too. But yeah, Visage had an insanity mechanic where, like, that's what makes Visage so fucking scary, dude. Is, like, the more it scares you, the more it scares you, the worse your sanity is, which makes more scares happen. It's fucking horrible. Dang, you can last for quite a while when your sanity is low. I was gonna let this one play out. Just a quick little stream today, fellas. Nothing too crazy. I made a lot of content this week. Got some really big stuff coming up soon. And I am just mostly looking forward to all the stuff I have coming out. I'm gonna be working really hard this week on getting those videos done and edited. I just got kind of a lot on my mind right now. So I'm gonna take a break and then probably just go make some dinner, and then I have to sleep because I do have to work tonight. So thanks for checking out the stream. It looks like nothing's gonna happen. We're just gonna sit here and go more and more crazy. But I'll see you guys in the next stream. Really appreciate you. My dog's also freaking out now. But thanks for checking out the stream today, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me this weekend and catching all the content if you did, and if not, that's okay too. I will see you in the next one. Normally, my streams are much longer than this, but just wanted to kind of start a new series on the channel. So, see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Peace.